Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Smash 5. Okay, let's talk about Smash 5. Unless you've been living under a rock for the past few weeks, you might have realized that there was an invitational at E3 hosted by Nintendo, and it was the new Smash Bros. 5, or Smash Brothers Ultimate, or Smash Ultimate, I don't know what we're calling it yet. Whatever it's called, it happened a few weeks ago. And the winner, of course, was Zero. Now, why do I say of course? Because, to me, Smash 5 looks very similar to Smash 4, and it was actually confirmed, or partly confirmed. Smash 5 and Smash 4 use very similar game engines. So some people are calling it Smash 4.5 in terms of game engine mechanics. Now, we don't know what exactly Smash 5 is going to look like when they're finished, but as of right now, it looks very similar to the previous title. I wouldn't say it's as much of a jump from Brawl to Smash 4, but I would say it may be a bit of an improvement, judging from the gameplay I saw already. Now, Smash 5, how does that benefit the Melee community? You know, what do we get out of this? Well, I'll tell you, something very, very important. Are controllers that expensive? Well, yes, actually. In fact, they are. If you searched up how to get a controller a few months ago, you would be greeted with searches of over $100 for a GameCube controller that's made by Nintendo. That's absolutely ridiculous. Now, of course, you can always get a brand knockoff controller and only spend $10. I'll show you what that looks like. Oh, baby, look at that. See how the control stick is all yellow and nasty? Oh, it's only been used like 5 times. Now the buttons have that terrible, terrible sound. It even has quality controlled pass on the sticker on the back. That's how you know it's garbage. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, here's one I used to use way back in the day. It's a controller by Mad Catz, but it's a mini controller. So the theory was, in my childish brain, that if I use a controller that's 10% smaller, then I'll be able to get to the controller buttons 10% faster. Turns out it's not the case when your controller is a piece of garbage. Let's see what else. Oh, okay, if you want to continue on the microcontroller train, here's a wireless microcontroller. I bought like 4 of these. I'm not even joking. I bought 4 of these because I thought they were so great. Absolute garbage. What the hell was I thinking? And my favorite controller of all, is this behemoth of a controller. Now, from the looks of it, it's like, okay, that looks like kind of like an Xbox controller. You know, you got the C stick here and the control stick, and for some reason the D-pad's up here. But, get the Xbox buttons. If you look at the top there, this is actually a way to cool your hands. This is a battery pack on the back, and air flows out through these 2 sides, so you never have sweaty hands when you're playing Melee or any other game. And this thing is what, 4 AA batteries, I think, on the back? Good God. Look at this freaking thing. Oh, man. And you could even take this piece out and put a little like stylus in there and use it like a controller stick. Oh my God. Now, the controller that I've been using competitively in my competitive days is this one, and this poor controller has seen better days. As you can tell, there's like no rubber left on this C-stick. It is just, it's about to die. Same with the controller stick. Like, look at this. I mean, it's dying, and it looks all dirty, and you're like, wow, you never wash your hands? Well, no, I thought the same thing too, and I'm like, what the hell? But actually, the rubber rubs off of these sticks, and it just like takes the controller. It's just like, good Lord. So, you know, controllers only have a limited lifespan, right? You can only get so much use out of a good controller. So it's very important to get a quality controller, because you got to get something that you're used to and something that's going to hold up. Those knockoff brand controllers, first of all, they don't respond very well. You're not going to have responsive movement and responsive actions in a game that's determined by frames, a 60th of a second. You need a really good controller, so do not skimp on getting a controller. Now, this is where Smash 5 comes in. What benefit does Smash 5 bring us? A new wave of controllers, which means cheaper controllers. You're going from Amazon, $170 for a controller, down to $30 for a controller. As soon as you can get a Nintendo controller, buy one, buy 5, buy 10. Maybe not 10, but buy a lot, because price is only going to go up from here. Supply and demand, right? So they have a ton of supply, so get them while they have it. If you wait, you go to a controller company who makes a nice custom build, they're gonna, charge you a lot for the nice controller. It's just a paint job. The controller they may be using might not be that great. So you could spend $200 for a great looking controller that's not actually that great of a controller. And yes, you say you could switch the shell and all that, but what are you spending your money on? You need to get a quality controller. So do that right now. Do it as soon as you can. Don't wait on this. Now, from the dark days of Melee, I would say tournaments are starting to get pretty small, only in the hundreds. But now we have tournaments every weekend. You can find multiple tournaments every weekend. Anywhere you look, there's more and more Smash tournaments, and it's fantastic. So the nice thing about Smash Bros. 5 is you have this new wave of players interested in Smash Brothers, which means more players potentially interested in Melee. You might have some convert over. You might have some Melee players go play Smash 5 too. But having more people in your field is a good thing. I'd much rather have more Smash players than Fortnite players any day of the week.
Have you ever had a dream that you
Now, the big question that everybody's thinking about, wondering about is Smash 5 going to be a game that I can play and enjoy if I play Melee and or Project M? As of right now, I don't think so. There's a great tweet by Fiction where he talks about the importance of wave dashing and how players that don't know what wave dashing does don't understand why it's such a big loss in the game. In fighting, being able to shift is really important. So not having the ability to shift and only to roll really hampers your movement and hampers your movement strategy. If they would implement just that, I think that would be more than enough to get the majority of Melee players to play Smash 5. Now, there are Melee elitists, which I should be one, but here's what I mean. There are people that play Melee because they enjoy the game and they enjoy the movement and the combo system and hit stun. And then there are people that play Melee only because it's Melee. So if you think about it, if you've been playing Melee for 15 years, you understand how the game engine works and the combo system, and you got all the percents, and you got all the different character matchups, and then you go thrust into this new game where everybody's at baseline. You're not gonna have that good player power to carry you above and win all these games. You have to learn the game. It's a whole nother, it's a whole nother deal. Obviously, I wasn't impressed by Brawl. Oh my god. And I was not impressed by Smash 4. But this is the second best Smash game I've seen after Melee, from a engine's gameplay and mechanics wise. So I would say, even if it does or doesn't have wave dashing, give it a chance. So hopefully Sakurai implements some sort of wave dashing mechanic. I doubt it, but I really hope. If he did, I'd be all over that game. Wave dashing is so important, and so important to my playstyle. I love being able to shift around. I do that all the time in karate, and I really want to do that in Smash Bros. So hopefully that switches, hopefully that changes, but if not, oh well. But one can dream, and who knows, maybe we'll get a Project M 3.0 for Smash 5. Probably not. What the hell am I talking about? But anyway, if you like this type of content, make sure you smash that subscribe button to let me know you enjoy what I'm doing here. If not, let me know in the comments. I read every single comment, even though I don't respond to every comment. I see and read every single one of them. So when you guys tell me I look fat in this shirt, I'll read that and cry there tonight. So thanks again, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.